Hello, divine beings of light. Welcome to Spiritually Escaping Religion's Illusions. My name is Cosmic Acacia. About 3 years ago, I started on a spiritual journey out, leaving organized religion. I had been in my religion since birth. I was born into my religion. I married into my religion. And I raised my 3 children in my religion. And like I said, about 3 years ago, I started a journey to research for myself to find out what I believed instead of what I was raised to believe and what my religion told me to believe. And what brought this on was for one thing, I had some severe health issues where I literally was telling my husband goodbye, that I was dying and that I was a terrible person and that I was going to go to hell. So I was in search of healing for my body during this time. And before the health issues, I was questioning what was going on in the world. And I was doing my own research as to what was going on in the world politically and economically. And that's when I started hearing things. When I was researching all that, I was hearing things about religion in the future would be changing. And so that's when I delved deep into research about religion. And I first started searching about the Bible, researching, is it the true word of God? And I urge all people to do their own research and their own searching for their beliefs. But in my research, I was finding out that the Bible had been manipulated. And so as I was researching, like from morning until night, from the time I got up till the time I went to bed, and one thing would lead to another rabbit hole. And so I was, constantly searching and researching. And while I was doing this, Spirit was guiding me to the spiritual path. So the Spirit was confirming everything that I was finding in my search, as that for me, spirituality was the way to go, and that religion had been tampered with by people for control purposes. But that's my research. But that's what I was finding out. So I've been on this spiritual journey for, like I said, around 3 years. And the farther I get in my spiritual journey, the more Spirit is nudging me to start this channel. Because I believe there's people in religion out there who are in uncertainty, who are questioning, who are searching for their truth. And I believe Spirit is wanting me to share my story, believing that my story will give them courage and encouragement to continue their search. So on this channel, I want not only Spirit to communicate through me, but I also would like for you, the subscribers that will subscribe to this channel, I want you to be as involved in this channel as I am. I am open to receive any comments, any questions, um, any ideas or what you find in your searches and in your research. I want this to be a channel where people can come and not be judged for what they are finding or for what they're believing or for even questioning. I know in my religion, it is looked down on to even question and to even be open to go beyond and search and find out what my truth is and what your truth is. So I definitely want this to be a place where you and everyone feel accepted and valued and not judged. So before I did this recording, I found a poem on Instagram. It was a poem entitled, "Your Story is Your Power." Every scar you've hidden, every shadow you've wrestled with, and every silent tear you've shed holds a story. A story not of weakness, but of becoming. When you share that story, you do more than free yourself. You open a door for others still trapped in theirs. Some won't understand, and that's okay. Some may reject it, and that's their journey. But many will whisper, "Me too." And in that moment, healing begins. That is shadow work in motion. That is alignment. That is manifestation. Because the energy of your truth will always attract your tribe. Your story is the bridge between your pain and your power, between your wounds and your wisdom, between who you were and who you were becoming, who you are becoming. So speak it, write it, whisper it if you must, but don't hide it, because your story is not just survival. It's the very magic that will guide you and others into abundance, wholeness, and light. You see, in my religion and my upbringing, I was traumatized by the way I was raised in that religion. And I'm not judging my parents and I'm not putting my parents down, but they lived the religion that they were born into. And my grandparents lived the religion they were born into. It was just a generational cycle. I was raised in a family who didn't know how to deal with their emotions and was taught by the Bible to discipline in certain ways that stifled and created trauma. And I recently remembered that I had repressed memories of sexual abuse by family members, sexual abuse by church members. That stuff has just come forward within the last 3 years because I have been seeing a spirit teacher because spirit led me to her, I believe, to heal my traumas. And so I'm involved in shadow work. But that's another reason why I started this channel is because people in religion are traumatized and they probably don't even realize it because there's probably a lot of suppressed memories. And so that poem pretty much says it all for me. A story not of weakness, but of becoming who you are. Because before this spiritual journey, I was a totally different person. I wasn't able to speak in front of people or about my feelings, or I wasn't even able to express my feelings or my thoughts because of the trauma I endured. I had trouble formulating my thoughts, and so this channel is going to be really good for me in helping me to overcome those challenges that I have had in my life. So, like I said, I am very excited about this channel and the collective that are going to be drawn to this channel, because I believe that we can all benefit from each other and accept each other and learn from each other. So I'm also going to do oracle cards. And so I'm just going to do an oracle card tonight or today or during this recording, that we will accept the best oracle message from Spirit and the archangels that will be for our highest good as we start this channel together. And like I said, I would love for you to like and subscribe and share this video with anyone that you know that would benefit from this type of channel. These are kind of new cards, so they're kind of sticking together. But, oh, there's one. And always remember that I'm open for any questions or comments that you might have. Okay, the card we got was Cultivating Ease and Grace. Cultivating Ease and Grace. Aligning with divine wisdom increases the flow of grace in our lives. There will sometimes be challenges we must face, and this is not a sign we are doing something wrong. Rather, it means we are growing, and therefore doing something right. Being aligned with the divine means trusting that there will always be a way through any difficulty. Archangel Michael can increase the ease with which we move through our life lessons. Whatever challenges are before you, this oracle asks you to trust that your life is blessed. This is an opportunity for personal growth and to develop trust. If your life feels like it has become easier than ever before, trust in that too. As your heart continues to align with the light, you will find it easier to lean into spiritual grace as a source of strength and creative resolution. That is such a great message for our very first our very first podcast for this channel. And these cards, I should have said, these cards are the Angelic Lightwork Healing Oracle. It's healing magic and manifestation with the archangels, and it's done by Alana Fairchild. This is an opportunity for spiritual growth and to develop trust. That is what this channel, I want this channel to be about, is personal growth and developing trust within this collective. So until next time, namaste.